to care about poor Kim. She's been forgotten in all of this. I know everybody hated her,
but nobody wanted her dead.
Well, somebody did. She really loved James, you know. Whatever anybody else says.
Sophie, we need you. James needs you. I know how much Kim thought of you.
But your brother...
Yeah, he's a pain. He always has been. It's just making the most of being the centre of attention, that's all. Ignore him.
Easier said than done.
Look, I think we better get back to James. He's still upset. And Chris might have flipped his lid for good this time.
Okay.
The door's clanging shut behind you. And the body search. You wouldn't believe the smell in that place. It's like the smell of despair. I want my dad out of there. Thanks. I can't say any of this to Chris. Look, Sophie, I've had a long talk with Dad about you, and if you're prepared to help us, we would like you to stay.
Of course I will.
I need you to look after James for, well, as long as possible. And even when Dad gets out, there'll still be a job for you here.
Thanks. But what if Christopher doesn't agree with you?
That won't be a problem.
Head to the scene so they can put him away.
Yes, but Chris, what if he was there? What if he did have
Hold it.
I thought I'd take James into Houghton this morning. I think he likes the bustle on market day.
Fine.
Oh, and don't forget I'm having the night off tonight. I'll probably just go into the village for a drink.
Yes, all right, Sophie, I haven't forgotten.
Right.
First 24 hours in charge. At least the pressure's not getting to you.
Chris, just tell Dad. Just tell him I love him, will you? Check up about Dad's cufflink.
So?
I lied. I don't know what got into me. I suppose I just wanted to protect Dad, but I denied that I'd ever seen it.
So what's the problem?
Well, apart from landing an innocent child in trouble, what if the police find out?
You said exactly the right thing. It's the sort of evidence the police need to, well, to put him at the scene of the crime.
Do you understand what you're saying?
What?
You're implying that you think Dad is guilty.
Well, where does that leave you? I mean, it's not me withholding evidence. Oh, I'm not the one who's lying my head off to cover his tracks.
Sent for James. I'd have packed up months ago.
That's the baby, right?
It's hard to know what holds that family together. His mother's dead. His father's in prison. Sometimes I think I'm the only chance he's got.
Anyway, we're going to talk shop all night.
Sorry. So, have you got a boyfriend?
Kind of.
Do you see much of him?
No, not really. He's back in Gibraltar. Best place for him, mind. Keeps having to turn up on leave.
Yeah, all right, girls. Hey? Mind if I join you?
Actually...
Why not? Looks like you could use a hand with that bottle of yours.
It's high, you know. I could have been big, but family held me back. I'm single now. Yeah. Why don't you come over to my place? I'll play some songs.
We'd love to, wouldn't we, Sophie? But life's just a little too short.
What about you, then?
Sorry, I have to get up early in my job. Another time, though.
Yes, well, thanks for the drinks, Vic. I'll round next time.
Bye.
Good night, ladies. After all that, look, empty.
Are you all right?
Why did you buy that cufflink from the lad? It was just a reward. It was my father's. I was pleased he'd found it.
And overjoyed that he brought it to you, not us, I bet.
No, of course not. It was nothing to do with the police.
Oh, come on, Zoe. You're an intelligent woman. Your father's cufflink was found at the quarry, and you think it's got nothing to do with us?
It could be a perfectly innocent reason for it being there.
Your dad's not a well man, is he, Zoe?
No.
Might have been difficult for him to push that car into the quarry on his own.
I've tried to tell you that before, but you wouldn't listen.
Maybe he had some help. Maybe that's why you knew how important the cufflink was. Maybe you saw him wearing it that night. Maybe you even gave the car that last little push.
That's nonsense.
Why? You love your dad,
Yes, but I would...
and you hated what Kim tried to do to him. So, how far would you go to protect your father, Zoe? Bribing a little boy to keep his mouth shut? Or murder Zoe?
Still nothing?
No. I suppose if the police were coming for me, they'd be here by now.
You?
Yeah. Don't you know Zoe's party piece? Little Miss Innocent. She's been doing it since before she could walk. Butter wouldn't melt. It was that nasty Christopher.
So it's not like that.
Well, there's a surprise. She's fooled you as well.
I'm going to bed.
I'm sorry. Everybody thinks the worst of me. But all this was Zoe's idea. Keeping the cufflink from the police, spying off the kid. I'm frightened, Sophie.
I'm sure...
I'd like to think I could count on you.
Of course.
You mean a lot to me. I know you and I haven't always hit it off, but... Well, I'd like to make up for that. So, why don't you stay down here with me? And we can keep each other company.
I'm tired. Sorry.
Sophie, I need a friend. And I'm a very good friend to have, not a good enemy.
Well, that's a risk I'll just have to take, isn't it? And in case I can't tell my friends from my enemies, I always keep my bedroom door locked. Good night.
Not the time to listen to this, Chris, even if I had the inclination.
I've been conned into buying a duff company. Somebody, Kim's estate, whoever, somebody has to pay.
And can you?
What?
Pay. Court case could ruin you. And you're hardly a candidate for legal aid.
I'm sorry, is this you trying to be supportive?
No, this is me telling you to grow up and move on. Do something positive.
Well, I don't hear you offering to do something positive, like handing me over the deeds and honour my agreement with Kim. No, now you've got your hands on the money, it's every man for himself. Sorry, every person. Did you say something?
No. The stables belong to James. I'll give you first refusal if you can raise the cash.
Don't you ever believe her bleeding heart act, Sophie. It's just pure capitalist muscle.
I'll take that as a no, then.
God, that bitch has caused me more grief dead than she ever did alive.
Every cloud has got a silver lining, eh, James? Please smile.
You couldn't wait, could you? You don't change. You always wear a grass. Running off to tell Daddy what a naughty boy I'd been. You know, I humiliated myself in that place today.
Good.
The irony is, I was trying to stick up for you.
Oh, well, you must have been after something then.
Please don't start arguing. It's not fair on James.
Shut it, Mary Poppins. I could cheerfully strangle you.
Right, that's enough. I've had as much as I can take from you.
Oh, please. You're an employee here.
You're not far off it yourself.
Oh, that's right. Run after her.
Thanks. It's really nice of you to bring me out for a drink.
Oh, I have a vested interest. Look, Sophie, we'd be completely lost if you left us. I'm really sorry. This must be the job from hell.
No. Well, put it this way. I've really grown to love James, and I'd hate to have to leave him, but I have to be honest, it's your brother.
Let me get us another bottle. I've got a proposition that could make things easier for both of us.
Must be catching on, bosses treating their staff after work.
Do you think you could mention it to Eric Paul?
Yeah, she deserves it. She doesn't stop. Same again, please, Terry.
So how's it going?
Action-packed as ever. I saw Dad today. Be good if you and I could have a talk soon.
I look forward to it.
Right, that's enough shop talk. Let's order. I'm starving.
Thanks.
She's so demanding.
So, what's this big idea?
Well, I need to move back home. I've got to get nearer to the surgery.
Oh, no, please don't leave me on my own with Chris.
Well, that's the proposition.